Today, we're going to tackle something huge for anyone trying to grow a business. We're talking about the difference between running these temporary marketing campaigns and building something truly permanent and powerful, a growth engine. All right, let's dive right in.
So, does this feel a little familiar? You know, that feeling that you're constantly working, constantly pushing, but it feels like you're not really getting anywhere? You're just spinning in place, completely stuck on the marketing hamster wheel.
It's such a frustrating cycle, isn't it? It always starts the same way. You launch a new ad campaign, pouring in all your time, your creativity, and, of course, your money. And hey, it works. Well, for a little bit anyway. You get some leads, you see that spike in interest, and you think, yes, this is it. We finally cracked it.
But then the campaign ends. The momentum just vanishes. And just like that, you're right back at square one, forced to cook up the next big idea and start the entire exhausting process all over again. So in this explainer, we're going to break that cycle for good. We'll start with that hamster wheel, then we'll get into campaigns versus growth engines, look at the 4 core systems you absolutely need, show you how to build your own engine, and finally reveal the perpetual growth loop that makes it all work. Okay, first up, the marketing hamster wheel. Let's really dig into the core problem and figure out why these isolated one-off campaigns just don't build sustainable long-term growth.
You know, what I love about this is how simple it is. This right here, this is the entire mindset shift. Campaigns are basically fireworks. You get a bright flash, a big bang, and then they're gone. A growth engine, on the other hand, is like a power plant, just continuously and reliably generating energy for your business. The key difference is permanence.
And this is exactly why campaigns fail so often. They're totally disconnected. I mean, you might have the best ads in the world, but if they lead to a weak landing page, all that energy just fizzles out. You could create amazing content, but if there's no funnel to guide the reader, they just leave. It's like having a bunch of perfect car parts just lying on the floor. Yeah, the pieces are good, but they're not a working engine, so you never build any real momentum. So let's build on that and compare these two philosophies side by side. This is where that critical difference becomes absolutely crystal clear. Just look at this breakdown. A campaign is all about the short term. It's designed for a quick hit of results. But the second you pause it, the leads dry up. A growth engine, though, is a long-term system. It's built from the ground up to continuously generate demand. And because it is a system, it actually gets smarter and better over time as you feed it data. You're not just creating these temporary traffic spikes. You're building real, lasting, predictable momentum. Okay, so what does this magical engine actually look like? Let's pop the hood and break it down into its 4 essential components. And believe me, it's not nearly as complicated as it sounds. This incredibly powerful machine is really just built on 4 core systems that all work together. So number 1 is your traffic system. This is how you consistently bring in new people, whether it's through SEO, ads, or content marketing. Number 2, the conversion system. This is what turns those casual visitors into actual leads with great landing pages and irresistible offers. Third, you have your nurturing system. This is how you build trust with those leads over time using things like email and retargeting. And finally, the optimization system. This is the brain, where you analyze all the data to make the whole machine run better and better. When these 4 are in sync, growth stops being a mystery and starts being predictable. All right, so we know what it is. Now for the big question, how do we actually build one? Well, here is a 5-step framework that will get you there. It's a pretty logical progression, really. We start by building a consistent traffic source. Then we create the system to convert that traffic. After that, we build an engine to nurture the leads we get. Then we implement a feedback loop for constant optimization. And finally, the magic step, connecting it all into one seamless system. Now, for step 1, traffic, you have to remember this. The goal is not a random spike from one viral post. It's all about consistency. It's about a reliable flow. Think of it like this. It's better to get 100 new qualified visitors every single day from your SEO efforts than to get 7,000 one day from a lucky break and then 10 the next. That steady, predictable stream is the foundation for everything else. So once you get them to your site, your conversion system has to take over. And the rule here is just absolute clarity. Every single visitor should have an obvious next step. Don't make them hunt for it. Is it to download a guide, watch a demo, sign up for a newsletter? Whatever it is, that path needs to be unmissable, like a big clear sign pointing them exactly where they need to go. And here's a little reality check for all of us. Most people will not buy from you on day 1.
In fact, most of them won't even be ready to. And that is why your nurturing system is so incredibly vital. It's your automated relationship builder. Through helpful emails or subtle retargeting ads, you're not just pushing a sale, you're providing value, you're building trust, so that when they are finally ready to buy, you're the only one they'll even think of.
Now we get to the best part. When you connect all these systems together, you don't just have an engine. Oh no, you have a self-improving perpetual growth loop. This is where the real, unstoppable momentum kicks in. Let's just watch how this whole thing flows. It all starts with your traffic system, bringing in that steady stream of visitors, who are then turned into actual leads by your conversion system. Those leads then flow right into your nurturing engine, which builds that trust over time and ultimately turns them into paying customers, real conversions. But see, it doesn't stop there. Every single step in this process generates valuable data. That data is the fuel for your optimization system. It tells you exactly what to tweak to get more traffic, to improve your conversions, to make your nurturing better. And this is where the loop comes to life. Better systems create more growth, which creates more data, which leads to, you guessed it, even better systems. It literally feeds itself. It's perpetual. So let's just quickly recap that framework. It's all about building consistent traffic systems, creating high-converting funnels to capture that traffic, nurturing those leads around the clock, using data to optimize everything, and most importantly, connecting it all together into one seamless automated system. And that really just leaves us with one final question to think about. When you look at your own marketing efforts, are you really building a sustainable engine that runs day and night, or are you just lighting temporary fireworks? The choice and the incredible, predictable growth that comes with it is all yours.